After years when I finally met my parents, they treated my husband like he was some useless man, calling him lazy and incompetent. I said nothing. But when he showed them the hidden news about his company, you know, Sir, what I had to endure at my parents' house today. I'm still standing in the driveway and my hands are shaking. I swear to God, I never imagined a moment like this even in my dreams. The moment I turned off the car, I wanted to call you and tell you everything, but I only got free after putting the kids to sleep. But what happened? I can't keep it inside me. I had met my parents after years. Yes, after years. You know everything, my mom's controlling habits, my dad judging every little thing as if all the world's experience belongs to him. I kept convincing myself maybe things were different now. Maybe time had softened them. We hadn't visited in 3 years, just phone calls and holiday cards. So today, Jason and I went with the kids. The house was the same, big on the outside, but small in emotions the moment you stepped in. And as soon as we entered, I saw that same look on my mother's face. The one that feels like she thinks I dragged something home from a clearance rack. But Sarah, this time, that look wasn't aimed at me. It was aimed at Jason. We hung our jackets, I hugged my mom, and she patted my back and turned straight toward Jason as if he was the real problem walking through the door. So, still the same job? She said it like she was asking, still the same illness? Jason smiled politely. Yeah, just taking some time to scale things up, but... Yes, I know. You people always take time. Sarah, my heart sank right there. My dad chuckled and added, Son, a man should be sharp. Lazy men don't get ahead. I pressed my hand against the table to keep from snapping. You know me, I don't explode instantly. I swallow things until they carve little marks inside me. And today, every single word scraping Jason's heart was scraping mine too. Jason stayed quiet. That small, awkward smile he gives when he can't decide whether to fight or to let things pass. He didn't want a scene in front of the kids. He sat gracefully, but my parents, God, they didn't miss a single chance. During dinner, my mom said, Lana, you're so smart, so capable, you deserved better. Remember how you managed everything in college? The house, your part-time job, top grades? And then... She looked at Jason. You chose him. Him. Like he was a lost item someone found under a couch. I whispered, Mom, please. She raised a hand. No, let me speak. Your life is difficult only because your husband is not competent. That's the truth. Sarah. Jason hadn't even finished chewing his first bite. I could feel myself sinking under the chair, wanting to scream. They knew nothing about the nights Jason and I pushed through our worst moments. The money stress, overdue bills, anxiety, the fear that next month's mortgage might break us. They didn't know the nights we lay awake, hands locked together in the dark, wondering if we were failing as adults, as parents, as partners. And still, I stayed silent. Maybe I wanted Jason to speak. Maybe I was terrified that if I defended him, something inside my family would snap permanently. And then, the moment came. Jason pulled his phone from his pocket. Calm. Too calm. Like he was just showing a weather report. He placed the phone in front of my father. Sir, I wanted to show you something. My father blinked, surprised, maybe for the first time realizing Jason might have something worth showing. Jason opened a link. CNN's website. Not the front page, but big enough in the business section. The headline read, Local tech startup acquired for $42 million. Founder says it's just the beginning. And in the photo? My husband. My incompetent, lazy husband. Jason Marshall, founder and CEO. Sarah. I swear I forgot how to breathe. Like my body refused to accept what my eyes were seeing. My mother's eyes widened. My father's hands trembled. They looked like he was adjusting his glasses, but he was trying to adjust reality itself. This is your company. My dad's voice cracked, small and unsure. Jason nodded. The deal finalized this morning. I wanted to tell you both, but Lana said we should show it properly, as a family. Sarah, I felt something lift off my chest. Something heavy. Something that had been sitting inside me for years. Doubt, guilt, fear, shame I never even admitted to myself. All gone in one breath. My mother swallowed hard. We only wanted a better future for you. A better future? Sarah, this man, this so-called incompetent man, was the reason I survived so many nights when I felt like breaking apart. He held me when the world felt too heavy. He cooked dinner when I cried in the bathroom over unpaid bills. He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. He stood beside me through failures I still don't talk about. And today, in front of the people who underestimated him the most, he put the truth on the table like a quiet, steady flame. Dinner ended in silence. A thick, suffocating silence where every sentence sat unspoken but fully heard. On the way home, Jason just held my hand. Didn't let me apologize. Didn't let me thank him. He simply said, "It's good, right? That truth doesn't stay buried forever. Sooner or later, it comes out." I stared out the window at the blinking streetlights, thinking about how sometimes revenge doesn't need fury. Sometimes the truth is more than enough. Time reveals everything: who stood by you, who judged you, who you can trust, and who you can finally walk away from. I'm still in the car now, sitting in our driveway. Even after telling you all this, my heart is trembling. But one thing is clear, Sarah. Tonight I saw that victory doesn't always arrive with noise. Sometimes it opens the door quietly, and changes every face in the room. And still, you know what's strange? I'm happy. But there's a small hollow space inside my chest. Maybe because the people I hoped would love him, love us, failed the test. Maybe that's how relationships are. You win something big, but you lose a small piece along the way. And honestly, I don't know if we'll ever visit that house again. But I do know this. For the first time in years, I felt myself standing in the right place, with the right man.